the fans here in the studios in Newark, California, ready for the action. I'm your host in the ring and commentator at ringside, Pat Kelly. Also broadcasting from the ring will be Woody Farmer, and our timekeeper is Kathy Kearney. Let's get right to tonight's action, scheduled for one fall and a 15-minute time limit with referee Jack Darnell. And first, welcome to the ring area, Chairman Jason Rogers. And his opponent this evening is the mysterious Ultramask. This able competitor brings a refreshing, no-nonsense approach to the world of wrestling, Jason Rogers. After his arrival in Bay Area Wrestling, he has proven to be both knowledgeable and dangerous, Ultramask. And once again this week on the Sports Channel, it's Bay Area Wrestling, Pat Kelly at ringside, along with former United States Heavyweight Tag Team Champion, Woody Farmer, as we get our first bell. Woody, the wrestlers are here. Oh, wait a minute. Who is this that I see at ringside right off the top of this match is the Mask.
Yes.
We have mentioned it before on the broadcast, but if the Mask teams up with Ultramask for a tag team combination, they could really, really be effective in winning a lot of matches.
Boy, that Ultramask is not wasting any time, Pat.
He is not. Jason Rogers now turning it around right away, slaps to the chest area, sending Ultramask across the ring. Whoa. Rogers running into that big boot.
I guess the Ultramask is getting signals from the Mask outside, right?
Yeah, I would think so. They are starting to have a communication between them that could prove quite literally to be a deadly, deadly combination. Taking a martial arts style kick there, Jason Rogers from Ultramask. Reverse slap. Rogers now, once again, down on the mat.
Uh-oh.
This can be turned into a chokehold, especially stepping over, starting to get the count from the referee.
Well, here goes the Mask. Jason Rogers in trouble.
Wait a minute
Big
now.
trouble.
Wait a minute. Referee Jack Darnell has got to turn around, open his eyes, and see the toast burning. Kicks to the head now. Ultramask continues his assault.
Jason Rogers in deep trouble there, Pat. Deep trouble.
You know, Woody, I was going to say that the Mask was really being rather silent over there ringside, but now, as the match continues, we begin to hear the comments one by one. Face lock. Ultramask being, or applying that rather, to Jason Rogers.
Hey, Pat, I've noticed something. Jason Rogers, all the kids just love him.
They do. He is their favorite. He's got youth and vitality on his side and wrestling skill, showing their great flying elbow. Ultramask, though, very wisely getting that foot on the rope. Look at that. Rogers says, come on. He's taking the punishment, but he's ready. The wrestlers are here, the studio is here, and the fans are here. It's wrestling at its best right here.
And the studios are packed.
Yeah, at Bay Area Wrestling. As always, we remind the viewers at home that if they want to join us for the tapings live here in the studios in Newark, California, all they have to do is call the Bay Area Wrestling Hotline at area code 510-783-8033. We tape every first and third Friday of each month, but call early because the reservations get taken up fast. Tonight, for example, we had to turn away people. Ultramask continuing, working on the leg.
Boy,
a
he's
toe
twisting
hold.
that leg. He's twisting that leg.
Step over toe hold now. This will hurt from hip to toe.
And the mask is outside the ring hollering, break it, break it, break it.
Yeah, he is. Again, I must reiterate, and I don't want to harp on any situation, but tag team of the Mask and Ultra Mask would be very, very dangerous. As Jason Rogers comes back with a move there, sending Ultra Mask over the top. He's getting sent across the ring now. Following that up, nobody home, hip toss, or really rather an arm drag takedown. And now a big leg drop on the arm of Ultra Mask, delivered by Jason Rogers. Once more across the ring. Rogers goes up. Monkey flip. A 2 count.
Jason Rogers on a roll now.
He certainly is. He's on a tear. The Mask from ringside complaining about pulling of the trunks. I'm as close as we could get without being involved in the match, and I didn't see it. Here we go. Jason Rogers gets sent across the ring. Goes for the hip toss, reverses it on Ultra Mask.
And back and hold that arm again.
Smart move. Smart wrestling on the part of Jason Rogers. Another reverse hip toss. What a good move. Looks like Ultra Mask going to the hair now. And, whoa, bringing him over to the top. Those shoulders are on the mat for a count of 2. Trying to give him a backslide right into a pinfall. It was almost successful. Back on the arm now, Rogers.
That Jason's out to wrestle tonight.
He has come back brilliantly from the beginning of the matchup as he sends Ultra Mask into the ropes, takes him over the top, an attempted cover, hooks the leg. That's a count of 2. One more time, 2 count. We can probably hear Ultra Mask, or excuse me, Mask saying that Jason Rogers is pulling the trunks of Ultra Mask. Elbow to the back of the neck. High impact maneuver. That looks like a big boot to the forehead. Ultra Mask now could be going in for the kill as he sends his man across the ring. Tripped up by Ultra Mask. Referee Jack Darnell sees it, and he is going to call this one a DQ, wrestling fans. That's going to be a disqualification as they both now go to work on Jason Rogers, but the winner of the matchup by disqualification, Jason Rogers. With me is Alan Bolte, distinguished writer for Wrestling World magazine. And Alan, I'm often asked, how does one get started in the world of professional wrestling?
Well, there's many professional wrestling schools, Pat. I think the important thing is that if you're going to be trained by a professional wrestler. And I do highly endorse Bay Area Wrestling.
If you want to get started in the exciting world of professional wrestling, take it from Alan Bolte and Wrestling World magazine. It's Bay Area Wrestling.
If you have what it takes, are 18 years or older and serious about entering the world of professional wrestling, Bay Area Wrestling is now accepting applications for men and women wrestlers and referees. Talented young newcomers are the lifeblood of professional wrestling. In just a few short months, you will have become a major league competitor and will enter one of the most exciting pro wrestling promotions today. Don't wait. Call the Bay Area Wrestling Hotline now at area code 510-783-8033. That's 510-783-8033. It's time for the Bay Area Wrestling Events Calendar, your news and events update. Pittsburgh, California. Action returns Friday night, July 10th at the Boys and Girls Club of East County. Main event lumberjack match pits Woody Farmer against the Spanish Hitman. Pittsburgh, don't miss it. Stop by and test drive a new Ford at Al Ames Ford, West 10th and O Streets in Antioch now through July 10th and receive 2 adult admission tickets to the upcoming card in Pittsburgh. Remember, that's Al Ames Ford in Antioch.
This summer, there's only one place you can see every minute of every game of the U.S. Olympic basketball team live. The dream team of Jordan, Bird, Ewing, Robinson, Pippen, Drexler, Mullen, Barkley, Stockton, Malone, and Magic. How? Order the Olympics Triple Cast. You get 3 channels running simultaneously, 24 hours a day. All your favorite Olympic events with absolutely no interruptions. All for only $29.95 a day. Order now and get all 15 days for only $125. That's less than $9 a day. Call this number now to order. It's like being courtside for 8 All-Star games, and there's only one way to see every minute of every game live. The Olympics Triple Cast. Call this number for the Dream Team. The Olympics Triple Cast, the only way to see every spectacular minute of these historic games. The Olympics Triple Cast. Call now.
Hi, how big? Book me. South, L.A. Ribbon. Tomorrow, frozen. Right. Bye. Hey, good to see you. Good to see you. What's up? Not much. Not much. Not really. Business? Good. Yours? Never better. Glad to hear it. Wife? Left me. Kids? Ran away. Pizza's good. Very good. Rough. Great question. Crispy. Very crispy. Health? Good. Weight? Up. Did I say up? Yep. Meant down. Sauce. Spicy? Yeah, spicy. Good. Very good. Time? 2. Ooh, gotta go. Gotta go. You too? Me too. Bye. Bye. Sorry.
Guys, crust, crispy, sauce, spicy, toppings, tons. Get real. Get round table. Whew. Gotta go.
We're ready with more action on Bay Area Wrestling. And our next matchup, scheduled for 1 fall and a 15-minute time limit with referee Jack Darnell. Let's first welcome to the ring area the fantastic Gary Key. And his opponent tonight is being escorted to the ring by his valet, the lovely Lori. He is Hawkeye Shane Cody. It seems he is unafraid to take on any and all competition here in Bay Area Wrestling. Gary Key. The former champion has one thing on his mind: destroying opponents on his way to regaining the belt. Shane Cody. There he is, Woody Farmer, as I am here with you, Pat Kelly at ringside in the Bay Area Wrestling Studios. And it looks like the former champion is getting this way. I'll tell you something, Johnny Starr came, no, I didn't have anything to do, no, I didn't have anything to do with taking that belt. Starr came in here one day, and he got it. He came in here, and he took the belt. Could you believe that verbal assault from the champion, even before he takes on the match here, taking on a very able competitor in Gary Key. Oh, my goodness, slapping him. And, look out. He's going to run their heads together. But they got out of it.
Punch him right to the eye.
Oh my goodness! I thought that Gary Key was going to run the heads of lovely Lori and the former champ Shane Cody together like a couple of coconuts. There goes the former champ.
Shane Cody's going to be a hard man to handle. He's lost that belt. He knows it's gone, and he's going to do everything in his power to get that belt back.
Woody, I'll have to say I'm a little flustered from that verbal assault I took on the top of that match from the former champion. Hey, look at that hip toss. Gary Key going to work now on a chair. Right away, Hawkeye Shane Cody bailing out to the solace of his valet, the lovely Lori. Gary Key ready for more action, saying, come on. Here comes the former champion now, getting back in the ring. Very slowly. At least he has his knees on the apron. The count continues.
He wants that belt back bad.
Oh, he does. And I'm afraid that there is nothing he will not do to get it. Locking up once again in the center of the ring. Hawkeye Shane Cody. And an arm drag there from Gary Key. I'll tell you, Woody, Gary Key has really built up a big following here in Bay Area Wrestling since he's been with us, and the fans just love him.
Oh, yeah. You know that we got some great wrestlers in this Bay Area, and the people love these guys.
They are absolutely able competitors, each and every one of them. As Cody gets a 2 count on Gary Key. There he goes, his man across the ring, off the ropes, misses with the clothesline. Gary Key comes back, flying body press, hooking the leg. 2 count.
Oh, that was a close one.
An impressive wrestling move. Whoa, big elbow. Woody, it amazes me how high Gary Key gets coming off those ropes. He flies, man.
To be a big man, he gets up in the air.
Yes, he can. Look at the fans yelling at the former champion, Shane Cody, here at ringside.
These kids here in the studio sure don't like Shane Cody.
Oh, I know.
They don't like him one bit.
And you've got to admit, Cody buying a little bit of time here.
Oh, yes.
He knows what he's doing.
Exactly what he's doing.
It's not taking him as long to bounce back from those moves as he is making it take. I'll tell you that right now. Knee to the midsection rather than locking out. Sending Gary Key across the ring. Coming off the rope. There's that big boot. Right in the face of Gary Key. Gary's not getting up very fast. Hole in that mouth. He might have a cut on the interior of that mouth as he receives a big slap. And a 2 count. Another chop. Cody. And a slap. But Gary Key turns him around. Returns favors on the former champion. Looks like a big knee knocker coming out. The former champion in a world of hurt. Key off the ropes, snapping the neck. Those upper cervical vertebrae playing a game of musical chairs right now.
Gary Key's roughing Shane Cody up a little bit.
He
here.
is, and he's pointing at Lordy at ringside as well. Gives him a twisting maneuver there. Off the ropes with the elbow. A 2 count. It has been a barrage of high-impact maneuvers, but Cody coming back. A cheap shot. He's got to buy some time, which he's doing.
And he's saying everybody's pulling his hair.
Yeah.
Nobody's pulling Shane Cody's hair.
Cody now is the first to get up. He comes over, sends Gary Key across the ring, and gives him a very impressive flying drop kick. Flexing now for his valet and for the crowd here in the studios.
You got to admit, Pat, he did a great drop kick there.
Yeah, that might be the best drop kick I've ever seen Cody execute.
That just goes to show when he wants to, he can wrestle.
He can dredge up those moves, and he's got a lot of them whenever he wants. Key fighting back on Cody. And he's giving him a hip toss. Oh, look at Lordy right away. Does not want Gary Key to follow that man outside and take that match to the outside ring area in front of the fans here in the Bay Area Wrestling Studios. Now here's where referee Jack Darnell should be counting out Cody, but he's not. He's spending some time telling Gary Key to stay back. Now he starts the count.
This Gary Key is making Shane Cody work tonight.
Absolutely.
Really making him got to wrestle hard.
This is a great matchup.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll tell you, I am not easily impressed. I have literally seen thousands of wrestling matches in my days as a commentator and ring announcer and as a fan when I was growing up in the 60s. This is terrific wrestling. And you're getting it right here on the Sports Channel from Bay Area Wrestling as Gary Key gets a takedown and a 2 count on Shane Cody. Right in the midsection. Pow. Face. Says it was an open hand.
Oh, come on. You see it. You can see that's an open hand.
I think I saw the fist.
I know I did.
Gary Key now having his face stretched apart like a piece of silly putty by Shane Cody.
Separating those lips.
Once again, And now a good shot from ringside there. Lovely Laurie, the valet, hitting him with the whip right in the midsection. Not something that will really hurt him, but sting for a while. Key fights back to the midsection, to the face. Sends Shane Cody across the ring. Going forward big time. Big, big splash. Asking the fans if they want to see some more. Yeah, here he comes. But no, he gets nailed with a belt. And that
right in the midair.
is once again Hawkeye Shane Cody using that belt. I'm sorry, fans, there's no victory there. That's a DQ. Winner of this match by disqualification. No, don't use that belt again. The winner is Gary Key. Friday night, July 10th in Pittsburgh. Will this man regain his championship? Along with Valley Lovely Laurie, Hawkeye Shane Cody.
I tell you, Johnny Starr, you're a crook. You come out here, you stole my belt, you're not no champion. I know it. Everyone out there in TV land knows it. July 10th, I'm going to wrap this belt around your neck, and you know what? It might help your looks out a little bit. Tell him, Pat.
Get all your tickets for all the action of Bay Area Wrestling coming up Friday night, July 10th in Pittsburgh.
Okay, lens cap is off.
Lens cap off, check.
The red light is on.
Red light on, and check. Okay. Here she comes, here she comes.
Okay, and time to record.
And...
If your school, club, or organization is in need of a fundraiser, Bay Area Wrestling Promotions will produce an event to meet your needs. Professional wrestling offers a fast-paced entertainment experience for young and old alike. Let the excitement of Major League Wrestling help support your next special event. For more information, call the Bay Area Wrestling Hotline at area code 510-783-8033. Once again, that's the Bay Area Wrestling Hotline, area code 510-783-8033.
Hello there! Oh, what a surprise. What are all these people doing here?
Oh, PG&E gets visitors from all over the world.
Como esta? To you, too. Why PG&E?
Because we have one of the most innovative energy systems in the world.
Konnichiwa. But you can't supply the whole world with energy.
Well, no, but we can show them how to manage energy and still improve the environment.
Strasvicha!
But do you actually know all these people?
Sure, you know I do get around.
I can imagine.
Broadway's longest-running hit is Broadway Volkswagen, the East Bay's only exclusive Volkswagen dealer. Broadway only sells the trouble-free Volkswagen, and Broadway's got them all. As easy as 1, 2, 3. Take a Broadway Volkswagen test drive. Check the big dollar savings, no dicker sticker. Now, make your hassle-free buy. It's that easy. Over 100 brand-new trouble-free VWs on Broadway, the East Bay's exclusive Volkswagen dealer. Sales and factory-trained service technicians. Broadway Volkswagen at 27th on Broadway in Oakland.
Out here, there's always plenty of time to think, and I've been wondering if that last check I wrote cleared the bank yet. Well, thanks to Great Western, I won't lose any sleep over it. See, Great Western Bank has a 24-hour hotline that you can call to check up on your checking account day or night, 7 days a week. Works like magic. It's like these crazy telephones. Check it out. 24-hour checking from Great Western.
With more excitement on Bay Area Wrestling. And our next matchup scheduled for one fall and the 10-minute time limit with referee Jack Darnell. Let us first welcome to the ring area the exquisite, luscious Luke Adonis. And this should be quite a matchup, for his opponent this evening is Radical Robbie Lee. It's great to see a new face arrive for the competition in all his splendor, luscious Luka Donis. Twisted and unpredictable are words that only scratch the surface of describing this man, Robbie Lee. And it's Pat Kelly along with Woody Farmer in the Bay Area Wrestling Studios. And Woody, what do you think of this? The unusual one against the luscious one. Where did this man come from, luscious Luka Donis?
I don't know. I'll tell you what, Pat, you call this and I'll just watch.
Okay, that might not be the easiest of orders, but you're the boss, so that's what I will attempt to do as we get the bell there from our timekeeper. Of course, Radical Robbie Lee, well, they're on the end of an arm drag takedown. One more time. Oh my gosh, he lost his hat. He's gonna go nuts. Oh, he lost that hat. I don't
Where'd
think
this guy come from?
I don't know. I don't know if I can make sense of this. This is, I don't know if I can call this or not. This is two flew over the cuckoo's nest, I think, tonight.
I think Radical Robbie has met his match.
Look at these guys. This luscious Luka Donis making his debut in Bay Area Wrestling. Woody, do you hear the fans at ringside coming out with the what? The continual statement that Robbie Lee uses throughout all of his matches? As luscious Luka Donis continues to strut around the ring. And Robbie Lee now Pearl Harbors him from the back and takes him over that top rope, turning into a chokehold. Back in the hard way. Robbie Lee with that foot to the back of the neck. Look at this Adonis. I don't know what to think. Getting sent across the ring. Whoa! Big backdrop. And a leg drop. I'll tell you, those are some of the few wrestling moves I've ever seen Robbie Lee use.
He's got to wrestle with this guy.
You got to have something ready. Look at that big slap. One more time. Robbie Lee to the chest of luscious Luka Donis. And a big body slam. 2 count. Referee Jack Darnell with his hands full, keeping in tabs with this matchup. Luscious Luke now getting sent out of the ring. All of the fans at ringside saying, get back in there. We want to see some more wrestling.
Luke has been in town, isn't it?
I haven't seen Luscious Luke wrestle before. And, oh boy. Oh boy, do you see him taunting one of the men at ringside? Oh. I think Luscious Luke a little frustrated on that move. Has a side headlock now applied by Robbie Lee. Across the ring. And a body block, rather. Lee over the top, coming back. Oh, big boot. Right to the top of the noggin. One more time. Continuing with a what throughout the match. Oh, one more time. Luscious Luke sees the canvas. Getting a good shot there from our cameraman Todd at ringside.
I gotta say one thing, Luscious Luke hit that floor flat of his back.
With a resounding thud, I might add. And he is slow to get up. Here is Robbie Lee with his attention on referee Jack Darnell telling him to shut up. Behind him, Luscious Luke is going on. I can't keep a straight face during this one, Woody. He's waiting for Lee to turn around. There he is, but Lee grabs him. Oh, these two are mixing it up. Woody, I can't believe it. What do you think? I mean, have you seen anything like this in all honesty?
Look at it. They're both trying to get the same hold. Look at it. Very interesting. Very interesting.
They're blocking each other's hold, and they didn't even mean to. They're stumbling on top of one another. There's a side hip toss of sorts, and what looks like a chin lock. Adonis now.
Always going, what?
Adonis on the ropes and decides to bail out at ringside. If you notice, Woody, the fans at ringside have taken to that constant what, and chant that as Robbie Lee comes out for his match.
Yes, they do. And I don't think they know how to take this Luscious Luke Adonis. They just know how to take this guy.
I don't know if anybody knows how to take one Luscious Luke Adonis. Adonis now coming back into the ring and is going to be on the receiving end, I believe, of kind of a side suplex. Robbie Lee hooking the leg and getting a 3 count. I do not believe it. It has been a seesaw battle all the way along, but the winner of this matchup with a pinfall, pure and simple. It hasn't been pretty, it hasn't been scientific, but there he is still standing in the middle of the ring, is one radical Robbie Lee.
I'm Alan Bolte. July 10th in Pittsburgh, Woody Farmer versus the Spanish Hitman in a lumberjack match. This man here, radical Robbie Lee, is one of the lumberjacks.
I ain't no stinking lumberjack, and I ain't chopping no trees. What?
No, you're not chopping trees. You're going to be one of the lumberjacks, not a wrestler or a tree lumberjack.
What? What?
Oh my gosh! This man, one of the lumberjacks, radical Robbie Lee, Pittsburgh. Be there.
Okay, lens cap is off.
Lens cap off. Check.
The red light is on.
Okay, red light on and check. Okay. Here she comes, here she comes.
Okay, and time to record.
And
At Sam States Diablo Chrysler Plymouth, now the biggest selection of Voyagers at the lowest possible price. 92 final countdown total savings, unbeatable savings. And on top of that, take up to $1,600 in factory equipment rebates, up to $1,600 for sunscreen windows, ABS brakes, leather, quad seats, rear air, and child seats. Your total savings will be big on a Plymouth Grand Voyager LE at Sam States Diablo Chrysler Plymouth and Voyager in Concord. Wow!
Yeah, that's me, and it still seems like a dream. But you don't have to be an Olympic marathoner to enjoy the benefits of running. Hi, I'm Frank Shorter from Runner's World magazine. Did you know that in as little as 20 minutes, 3 times a week, you can trim down, shape up, and have more energy than you ever thought possible? This free book shows you how. It's filled with super training tips for stronger and smoother running. And it's yours free, just for trying Runner's World.
Every month, Runner's World tells you all about high-energy meals, training secrets, staying healthy, even buying the perfect running shoes. Call now for your no-risk trial subscription to Runner's World. You'll get 12 big issues for almost half off the cover price. Just 3 payments of $5.99. There's no obligation. If you're not completely satisfied, get back every penny you paid. And with your paid subscription, you'll receive the exclusive Runner's World training log. Call the toll-free number on your screen now.
More excitement is on the way as we're ready for more action on Bay Area Wrestling. And our next matchup set for 1 fall and a 15-minute time limit with referee Jack Darnell. Let's first welcome to the ring area the high-flying Johnny Pearson. And his opponent tonight is accompanied to the ring by his manager, the great Mae Young, the diabolical Spanish Hitman. After a recent injury, he's back with all the moves and all the excitement that we've come to know as Johnny Pearson. Never underestimate the power of this opponent who will attempt to execute his next contract tonight, the Spanish Hitman. As the fans in the Bay Area Wrestling Studios chant, Woody, Woody, and there they are, Spanish Hitman, along with his manager, the great Mae Young, and he will do battle tonight in the squared circle with the high flyer, Johnny Pearson.
Hitman.
Oh, boy.
For Johnny Pearson giving up about 75 pounds.
Well, it's Mae Young that is always of concern to me when she comes out. She is just a volcano ready to go off. She is a pile of TNT waiting to explode.
That's for sure.
Look at Pearson. He's ready to stand toe-to-toe with a Hitman.
The Hitman's got his hand hurt, you notice that?
Yeah. How did he hurt that hand, Woody? Do you know?
I really don't know.
They lock up. Pearson gets thrown into the ropes. Hitman possibly trying to, by intimidation, show a show of strength there.
I'll tell you what, Pat. The Hitman's got himself a little buzz on the line.
Wow, did you see that move by Johnny Pearson? Bringing the Hitman over, and the Hitman says, wait a minute, hold it, did that really happen? Yeah, Spanish Hitman, that was a count of two. Waiting for more action. The fans at ringside taunting the manager, Mae Young. Side headlock. Pearson struggling to get free. Sends his man across the ring. And a body block sends Pearson to the canvas. Over the top is the Hitman. Leapfrog. And a hip toss. What a big drop kick. Times two. Make that three. Spanish Hitman bails out. High-flying Johnny Pearson, always ready for action, never disappointing the fans. And Woody, after that recent injury, shoulder injury that Johnny Pearson had, he's back 100%. You'll have to agree.
He's back 110%.
The fans love him. They're chanting. Spanish Hitman now, taking his time to get back into the ring.
I noticed the Hitman, he went out and told one of the guards there, he said, that guy is nuts.
No, it's Mae Young, his manager, that's nuts. This could be a mistake for Pearson, wanting to have the strength of the showdown right in the middle of the ring to lock up with the fingers and hands. But look at that. Oh, that was a big kick to the thigh of Pearson. Oh, there's another one.
The Hitman telling the people to be quiet so you can hear them kick.
Yeah. You know, the first time the Hitman wrestled here in the Bay Area Wrestling. Wait a minute. Get her away from here. Get security. Get Mae Young away from Woody Farmer. I can't believe the likes of her. Let's get back to the action. Body slam. Spanish Hitman on Johnny Pearson.
Johnny Pearson in trouble now.
This could be about 300 pounds on that leg 2 times. But look at Pearson giving him a leg, a takedown himself. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pearson had the Hitman down for a count of 6, Woody. And of course, the attention of referee Jack Darnell was well averted by his manager, the Spanish Hitman's manager, Mae Young.
I'll tell you what, Mae Young knows exactly what she's doing, when to do it, and how to do it.
I guess so, because when her man is pinned for a count of 6 and the referee doesn't see it, you can say, in a way, she has been successful. Now she's working the leg of Johnny Pearson. And the Spanish Hitman, as we see Mae Young. Now we see the Hitman. Now we see Mae working over Johnny Pearson. Darnell's got it turned around. Come on, Jack. They have to be the masters at this. Diverting the attention of the referee. Wearing the man down. Look at Mae Young. Kicking the man back into the ring, and now kicking him in the ring. Back to the leg kicks.
Boy, he puts those kicks in there, don't he, in that leg.
Woody Johnny Pearson has taken a world of punishment inside and outside the ring from the Spanish Hitman and from the great Mae Young. There goes Pearson, getting sent across the ring. Spanish Hitman after him. All 300 pounds. Pearson down. And defiantly, almost, the Hitman putting that boot to the back of the neck. Another slap. Pearson really has to regain his senses now and find out where he is and get a plan for this match back. As he's starting to do, reversing it on the Hitman. Now he's going to take him down. Big flip over. Woody, that takes a lot of strength to pull that off.
That's right, and the Hitman's a big guy.
Arm drop, elbow. Pearson on the Hitman. There's the count of two.
This Hitman, he moves good to be as big as he is.
At every moment, Mae Young is ready to enter the ring. Johnny Pearson now trying to shake it off, getting the crowd behind him. Mae Young going nuts. That just drives her crazy. Now it is the Spanish Hitman buying some time. And Johnny Pearson said, this guy's nuts. Why didn't he want to wrestle? What did we come here for?
I think Johnny's kind of smart but not doing what he wanted to.
Referee Jack Darnell wanting to get both of competitors back to the middle of the ring so we can continue a wrestling match. I'll tell them and remind them one more time that is what we came here for. Wanting once again to go for the strength showdown. I don't know if Pearson's going to fall for this whole trick or not. We'll see. Pearson wants to wrestle. Come on, ref. Get him to mix it up. Mae Young now. A few words of advice.
Smart.
Yeah, he is. Mae Young giving a few words of advice to her man, the Spanish Hitman. Jack Darnell now putting him on a count. That's a good move. Now we might get back to some wrestling. Back to that leg. The forehead. It's the Hitman all over Pearson, sending him across the ring. Missing with a clothesline. Pearson attempted sunset flip. He's got it. It's one. It's two. And Mae Young with attempted interference. Once again, she has the attention of the referee. Boom. Boom. Hitman on Pearson. Pearson sent across the ring. Coming back. Side flying takedown. Mae Young holds the leg. And they get the 3 count. And unfortunately, here's the winner in this matchup. The diabolical one. The Spanish Hitman. It's coming up Friday night, July 10th in Pittsburgh, the Lumberjack match. This man, the Spanish Hitman, against Woody Farmer with his manager, the great Mae Young.
Woody Farmer, let me tell you something. You took that chair and hit my man. And I believe me, right now, because you're getting this lumberjack match, I don't know what you think you're trying to pull, but you're going to still get beat, Woody Farmer.
See the lumberjack match Friday night, July 10th in Pittsburgh. Friday night, July 10th, Pittsburgh, California, the main event against the Spanish Hitman. It'll be this man in a lumberjack match
Woody Farmer.
Pat, do you know where the lumberjack originated from? Back in the mountains when two loggers had a disagreement. What they do, they put about 15 and 20 guys around in a circle. They threw these two guys into them, and they'd fight. If one tried to run, they'd throw the other one back in. That's the same way on Friday night, July the 10th. Hitman, you have nowhere to run.
It's time for the Bay Area Wrestling Events Calendar, your news and events update. Pittsburg, California. Action returns Friday night, July 10th at the Boys and Girls Club of East County. Main event lumberjack match pits Woody Farmer against the Spanish Hitman. Pittsburg, don't miss it. Stop by and test drive a new Ford at Al Ames Ford, West 10th and O Streets in Antioch now through July 10th and receive 2 adult admission tickets to the upcoming card in Pittsburg. Remember, that's Al Ames Ford in Antioch.
On baseball's opening day, 2 men came together on live TV to watch the A's on television. But instead of merely watching the game, they played along with it live on Interactive Network.
I predicted this.
This is no video game, no wires, no software. Interactive Network is a revolutionary new system that allowed these men to watch the ball game and predict the action live.
I got that.
They competed not only against each other, but against other members of Interactive Network playing the same game with the chance to win prizes. They discovered they could play not only baseball, but basketball, World and National League football, boxing, TV game shows, even mysteries. The men were overcome at being among the first to play along with television. See the remarkable demonstration of Interactive Network at these stores. And don't just watch TV, play TV.
Sports Channel's doubleheader of the month features the Detroit Tigers against the Oakland A's and the Philadelphia Phillies against the San Francisco Giants. Enjoy your Bay Area favorites back-to-back. Tuesday, beginning at 4:30, only on Sports Channel.
Owens on the drive. He wheels and deals. It's good! Marciulionis heads to the hoop. He stops and pops. It drops!
Don't just throw it away. Take the smart shot. Recycle. Yeah, recycle.
We're back with more on Bay Area Wrestling. And our next matchup tonight set for 1 fall and a 20-minute time limit with referee Jack Darnell. It is for the Bay Area Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Let me first introduce to you the Bay Area Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the All-American Johnny Starr. And his opponent, the challenger, is now making his way to the ring area, the Evil Eliminator. He is the type of champion that all wrestling fans hope for, and they've finally found their man in Johnny Starr. With size and tremendous body strength, he hopes to become the new champion this evening, the Eliminator. And it's Pat Kelly in the Bay Area Wrestling Studios with the bell for this championship matchup, Woody. How do you size it up? Johnny Starr, the All-American, strength, ability, popularity. He's really riding the wave of success right now in Bay Area Wrestling, but he has his work cut out for him, taking a big reverse backdrop there from the Eliminator.
Well, I tell you what, the champion's got his hands full. This guy is huge.
The Eliminator, I know that he has been around for some time, and I remember one evening, this guy is so tough that I did an interview with him one time, and I believe you were in the studio. It left me bleeding. He didn't mean to do that.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, man. I think he did.
But I was bleeding, I mean, real blood after that interview. And that's how tough the Eliminator is. He didn't care. It was another interview to him. Johnny Starr, the champion,
He threw
going
Johnny
back
Starr
over the
down
top.
as a toy.
The hard way. Yes, he did.
A rag doll of some kind, you know?
Johnny Starr coming off the rope. Belly to belly slam. And a count of 2. Johnny Starr's got to shake it off.
You take this Eliminator, Pat, he weighs 300+ pounds.
Oh, yeah. I think the Eliminator is the biggest I have ever seen him in his career right now. He's bigger than he was before when he was wrestling in Bay Area Wrestling.
Yeah, I think his boots weighs about 50 pounds apiece.
Look at those boots. What are they, Highway Patrol boots or what?
I really don't know. Whatever they're humongous.
Starr shaking it off now. And he really could have Pearl Harbored him there, but he's a gentleman. He did not.
I think that's why the champ is liked so well. He don't do things like that, you know. He goes out there to wrestle, and
That's
he wrestles
right.
his match.
That's right. Ever since he took the Bay Area Wrestling Championship away from Shane Cody in a championship match right here on the Sports Channel, about 2 months ago now, he has worn that belt very, very proud. The fans love him. And, of course, with the championship comes all of the endorsements, comes all of the money that you get to make. And it could not be happening to a nicer guy. Now look at the Eliminator here is arguing with kind of a muscled-up fella here at ringside. And Starr takes advantage. Drop kick on the Eliminator. One more, but it doesn't faze him. He remains standing. There goes the big man down to the canvas. Look at this action. Couple of arm drag takedowns. The champion in fine form. He'll have to break that arm bar, though. The Eliminator with his feet under the ropes.
Well, the champ right back after that arm again. If he can weaken that arm down on one of his legs, he's pretty well got it made.
That's how you get a big man down to the canvas, and that's how you win a match against the bigger opponent, is wear him down body part by body part. And that is pretty much the game plan of the champion, Johnny Starr, tonight.
See what the Eliminator doing? He's just riding on Johnny Starr to kind of weaken him down.
Yeah.
Raking his eyes right across the top rope there.
Yeah, he had him in that side headlock, and that's exactly what he did. Starr now smarting a little bit. Big elbow, back of the head.
Well,
the Eliminator.
Elbow too.
Yeah.
When he throws that elbow, that's the elbow.
Yeah. Those elbows.
Look at this. Look at this.
And a backbreaker. I'll have to tell you, the Eliminator's arms are as big as my legs. He's a big, big man.
Yes, he is. And strong, too.
Starr fighting back. Going to the midsection of the Eliminator. Sending him across the ring. And clothesline sends the Eliminator down right in front of our broadcast position. There's a 2 count. And the Eliminator just throws Starrs off the top of him.
Halfway across the ring.
He is tremendously strong. Locking up again in the middle of the ring. Eliminator going across the ring, coming off. Well, look at that body block. Down goes Starr. It's Eliminator across the ring. And a side hip toss. Takes the big man down. Starr attempting a cover. That's about 2.5.
Boy, Johnny Starr's got his hands full tonight.
A big leg drop. Way to go, Johnny. That'll do it.
I mean, in Johnny's mind right now, is the championship worth it?
He's got, yeah, boy. Is this job and career I chose worth it? Absolutely. You ask yourself these questions. And tomorrow morning when he wakes up and is sore from this matchup, win or lose, he'll be asking that question again.
See, Pat, when you're the champion, you have to take on all comers. You're in that ring and somebody mauling you half to death, you think to yourself, boy, is this worth it?
And that's one thing that Johnny Starr has done as a champion. He has taken on all comers. Shane Cody, Tony Toa, this man, the Eliminator, with a big clothesline on Starr. There's an attempted cover. That's a 2 count. The Eliminator asking for a faster count now from referee Jack Darnell. And it's Starr again getting worn down by those moves of the Eliminator.
Well,
got him in that
Johnny
arm
Starr
lock.
got some pain on his face now.
Hammerlock. Johnny Starr wincing in pain, looking right at us. He's staring at that belt from time to time, and I think that's keeping him going.
He's going to have something there keeping him going.
I think my arm would have been torn off by this time. Look at that. Look at that strength of that man. As the wrestlers now resume standing.
He just throws him around like he's a rag doll.
And got him in a face lock. It looks like maybe an attempted suplex coming up. And no, it is turning into, I thought Starr possibly reversing there, but no, he says the Eliminator across the ring. Oh, big drop kick.
Timber.
Starr now is possibly going to end this matchup as he comes on top of the Eliminator. The count is 1, 2, 3, and the winner, and still the Area Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the All-American Johnny Starr. And once again, we're out of time. Thanks to our studio fans here in Newark, California, and you, the viewers at home. We'll see you next Monday right here on the Sports Channel. For Woody Farmer, this is Pat Ketterling saying so long from Bay Area Wrestling.
Good night, everyone.
All the stars of Bay Area Wrestling are returning to Pittsburgh, California, Friday night, July 10th, with a title defense. It's this man, the All-American Johnny Starr.
You know, Cody, I'm really tired of how much you're whining lately. First off, I didn't steal the belt, I won it. And now you're saying you're going to wrap that cowbell around my head? Well, the proof's in the pudding. I'll see you in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, California, Friday night, July 10th. Get your tickets early. It will be all the action of Bay Area Wrestling.